So that's pretty bad. It'd be like 3,000 deaths in Italy, and some guy talking about he did that, dragged that reporter out. You don't ever want to be a riot in that situation, right? Because if you like born in like Hawaii or something like that, they stretch me apart. They actually used to do that, like stretch people apart. Now, who knows what like medieval type, you know what I mean? And like, I'm saying, like taking my limbs and stretch them literally apart. And you know what I'm saying? And so, you be like, you don't want that. Figuratively, you don't want that. Because 3,000 deaths is a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't want to see your relatives or your immediate family die like that. You know what I'm saying? All because out of the origins and whatnot, right? That's what they talk about. Oh, you don't get it twitted and all this stuff. And they try to make me be a spokesman and be like, well, hey, you know what? This comes directly from the president. He said it's Chinese virus. This comes directly from the president. He said, Peking man. He said, you damn Peking man. And he said, what? He said, you know what? Homo sapien or something like that, right? Whatever. Man, that's that type. You know what I mean? Hey, man. They said the missing link type, right? And European man or something like that, right? And so given that, right, you say, and you think of really like that, and you say, oh, that's serious, this, and alone. You see people on Barcelona balconies and whatnot. You see the whole Europe and so inundation with it. You're not gonna have me be spokesman and say, oh, Italians are after your head, behind this shit, you know how strong they are. And you know what I'm saying? My name is Bennett. I like to use that a lot because I didn't tell nobody to go sit in fact like old Italians be like do this like that. You know what I'm saying? I seen firsthand. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna leave it at that, right? You know what I'm saying? So just to be the ride, to be the messenger of the ride, to be like, hey, such and such and such. We now need to rethink the West relationship with China. That's kind of fucked, man. So, like, oh, you know what? I just kind of fucked. People with a straight face, you know what I mean? Like, you know what? No one's People got a straight face, like Mike Gaunt, like with the supernatural technology of the virus itself, So, and why it was done in designer and part designer. And I say, oh, and then you say I ain't coming after you, and then Chinese people go after you for like saying so-called the argument of immigration and stuff like that, and who your allegiances are with. And I said, just yesterday you were talking about warheads with some type of biological viruses and stuff like that. Some off the seas of like some or other. So you know what I'm saying? To be set up here and say I'm trying to walk and who knows the facts and fiction of the disease other than people that have been paying attention to it, watching Guptas and stuff like that, Guptas and Anderson Coopers and stuff like that. So what is it about this damn disease? And you see the sad part of it, of hospital patients and stuff like that. But what are the reactions and stuff like that? And there's a total the collage of what it is, try to make it a sense of a messenger and say, oh, messenger, well, you are totally in a oligarchy in itself. To say, well, if you talking about eradications, then you want to see up with the numbers and stuff, and then you want to talk about 18 months and stuff like that, and then you want to crunch those numbers, and then you want to talk about politics because you start saying that because without politics, without legislative laws, then you're not going to have any order in that sense, and you can just talk asinine for as long for infinitely about it, unless you put timelines on it and deadlines on it. So you say, oh, you know what? And that's my stance on it for real. You go down white, and that's all I can say about it. And because look at that, you say, oh, I'm not guaranteed 1,200. I don't know, maybe I am, but whatever. Because I made less than 75. My mom's guaranteed we made less than 75, right? But see, to sit up here and say, and arbitrarily you leave that alone, say, oh, fine. And what I said earlier, all that I just said earlier about what I said. I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm like listening to this dude. I'm like, my first reaction is like, you know what I mean? My first reaction is like, I have your blog 18-month window. This is you're gonna treat it like unemployment. You're gonna treat it like stars. You're gonna treat it like HIV, and say you don't have non-disclosure agreements on it, and say you can just get it by a cough, and you can treat it, and then scandalous on down to the bottom barrel of the most bottom barrel scandalous schemes you can think of. And say, I'm gonna pay you $1,000 a month to do this type of stuff in the low bottom barrel type thing. Where, of course, a lady getting $1,000 a month or even $75,000 a year below that, oh, that's unheard of for me. But below $75,000 a year, you are in pop working class. You are in working class. I don't care what cola you are, what cost of living interest you're in. I mean, in the United States, you're in working class. That's not going to go far in Idaho. I'm pretty sure on that. I'm pretty sure it's not going to go far in even Connecticut. If you don't even play Monopoly. I mean, it's not going to go far in Montana. I know this. But maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just your form an opinion, Walt. Some of the other, you know what I mean? I'm like, no, man, I got Memphis with mine. No, man. So, which reaction to it? Main reaction to it is that scandalous, you know what I'm talking about? If you say you're going to eradicate, okay, then of course, you say, it's what do you call it, from tariff bills and stuff like this, quiet war and stuff like that. And stuff like that. Oh, we have great relations with Z, and stuff like that. And he's a quiet war like that. And of course, you expect, and you're probably not going to hear it. You're not going to hear it. But I don't know if I'm going to hear it now.